Hey, how we doing everybody? What's up? And welcome back to another video circling around the ever popular topic of what's going on with Escape from Tarkov right now. Why are all of my favorite streamers not playing it and why are they playing other stuff? Well, lads, we've got another one. Clean's thoughts on everyone's thoughts on the state of Escape from Tarkov. So at this point, we're going to watch this. I'm going to have a look at what Clean has to say. I haven't watched this yet. I was going to watch it on stream the other day, but we've been playing Rust recently. And I didn't really want to get into like Tarkov stuff while we were playing Rust while people were enjoying that and not really looking to watch Tarkov kind of stuff. So we're going to watch Clean's video and then I think in a couple of days I'm going to compile some thoughts and make a video myself. And I'll try and like condense everything into that for you guys to check out if you are interested. So let's have a look. Let's get into it. Let's have a look at what Clean has to say. Let me just say this beforehand, right? Generally, I pretty much agree with most of the stuff Clean has had to say about this game. I'm not just saying that because we're homies. Clean and I have had conversations that always generally tend to go the same way with kind of agreeing on each other's thoughts on it. I know Clean gets a lot of shit from a lot of people about his ideas for the game. So if you guys agree or disagree, let me know down in the comments below. We can spark a little bit of a debate because obviously we have seen recently commenting on videos like this and making videos like this actually do inspire change for the game. So if you guys do have any ideas, leave them down in the comment section below. And you never know, BSG might see it. Maybe it'll end up in a video and maybe it'll end up actually changing the game.
Hey, looks like it's that time of the wipe again. I don't really play Tarkov anymore. I mean,
yes,
I do for like 2 months after a wipe, and then the old cycle of Tarkov repeats itself. And right now we're at the point where everybody is sharing their takes on the state of Escape from Tarkov. And I am kind of hopping on that bandwagon a little bit. But not so much to give you guys my opinions on the state of the game and where it's at right now and long-term issues that have not been addressed in-game by Battle State. I'm just really here to let you guys know that, hey, it's happening again. You're in this cycle again. You can leave if you want. It's easier than you know. You can leave from this cycle whenever. Some of you guys give this shit way too much free rent. What I mean?
Just before he goes on here, like, this is something I tell people like all the time. Like, people come into chat while I'm playing Tarkov or while I'm playing something else, they'll say, hey man, not really having any fun with EFT anymore, and can you tell me what to do to have more fun in the game? Like, dude, yeah, like, stop playing it. If you're not having fun with the game right now, just play other stuff. There's a ton of new games that just came out. You've got Dead Island 2. I've been playing Rust. Darkest Dungeon 2 just came out. What else? Zelda, the new Zelda game came out today. And a whole host of other really great games like Jedi Survivor. If you have been addicted to Tarkov, take a break, man. Play some other games because there's some really awesome shit out right now that you could be having a lot of fun with while you wait for Tarkov to wipe, and then you can have another fun 2 months of EFT, you know?
What I mean by that is that you wanting the game to be in a different state than it is right now is causing you stress. And it's a certain type of stress that can make you maybe lash out at other people.
Stress, bro! I had like my last straw of Tarkov the other week. I was doing Lightkeeper quests, and then I got to one. I died like 6 times trying to get the quest done. Yeah, skill issue, whatever. And I was like sitting in my chair and I all of a sudden had this realization. Why the fuck am I doing this? This doesn't get me anything. I'm not progressing towards anything. I'm just completing these quests for no reason. I already have the Lightkeeper Island unlocked. I've already seen him. Even if I completed all these quests, it doesn't get me anything cool. And ever since then, I've just... I haven't been able to play the game. Definitely hurts the mental for sure if you're just trying to play the game for the sake of playing it.
Online, other content creators, or even just feel bad about yourself. And really, homie, you shouldn't let that happen to you. You don't really need to make a video game impact your mental well-being. Not saying that all of you guys are having this happen, but I know that there are some. EFT has always gone through this cycle where new patch comes out, Honeymoon Phase, best patch ever BSG. We love it. New features are great. New content's dope. Really pushing the game into its full direction. You have all our support. Then after about 30 days, like, man, that guy was kind of sus. That guy shoot me through a wall. Blah, 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 blah. And cheaters. And there's in-game exploits that people are using. Then there's a multitude of other things like broken audio and other less refined, broken scab, head eyes, me buckshot, 100 meters away through a bush, yada, yada. And the honeymoon phase ends.
That's the worst for me. I've found that 30 days in, like, yeah, there's cheaters, but like the most egregious state of cheaters is definitely the first 30 days. For anybody watching this, I moved from Ireland to NA, so I used to play on EU servers. I used to play on East Coast US servers sometimes if I was playing with my American buddies. And I found that those servers like performed better. And up until a certain point, those servers were pretty clean of cheaters. Like I used to play on those solo sometimes because the cheating on EU at one point was so bad. And then after a while, like East Coast started getting really bad. And then EU was really bad. And then I was like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do? NA is definitely not as bad as EU for cheaters. I think there's a lot more cheaters on EU. Given my 6 months of experience here in the US now, one of the biggest things I'm finding right now, which is kind of ruining the fun of the game for me, is that I'm playing raids on like Interchange. It's one of my favorite maps. I really like Interchange. And Shoreline, another one of my favorite maps. And all it's become is just a camp fest. And either it's just people camping and they don't want to fight, they don't want to PvP. Because at this point, I'm just looking to dick around and have some fun PvPing. Or the raids are pretty much empty. Like every 1 in 4 raids that I do, you know, I'm matching for 5 minutes to get into it. And then I get in there, I can run around for free and do whatever I want because there's no PMCs on the map and it's just boring.
And everybody starts to become staunchly more negative towards battle state, towards the game, and unfortunately, community.
One thing, sorry, Clean, I did you dirty there with that pause. Sorry, there you go. One thing I will say, I used to be that negative guy too, and all I would do is talk shit about the game. I caught myself doing it the last time I played, and I thought, that's it. I need to take a break, because all my stream is going to become, and all I'm going to end up doing is getting frustrated with the game, bitching about the game, talking shit, and then chat's just going to turn into like this repetitive cycle of talking shit about the game, which just isn't healthy. Like, we shouldn't be ever doing that. It's not good. At this point, I have made the decision, whether, you know, it's like financially in my interest or not, because I make the most of my income while I'm streaming Tarkov. It's my main game. It's just really not worth the environment it creates and sort of the mental well-being that kind of comes across with that. So I've kind of stopped myself from doing that probably in the last year or two. Yeah, it's not great.
And it's at this phase of the game that we really need to realize that this is a loop that we've always gone through. Until Escape from Tarkov goes through major, substantial changes to its gameplay loop. I've elaborated in this in previous videos before, explaining that what EFT will look like at 1.0 with different features like multi-layered raids, story system or story quest line with your PMC that essentially controls who you know, aka the traders. There'll be a phase of the game when you won't have everything that we have available to us at the beginning of the wipe. No hideout. We won't know all the traders. We'll be like stuck on our own in streets. Like, it's gonna be a totally different game. Again, I highly suggest you guys watch that video. But again, because we don't have those things yet, we're repeating that same cycle yet again. We're at the point where most people playing are either the people still working on their bronze pocket watch missions or whatever missions they're stuck on. Or you have the people that are cheating, and then you have the people who are PvP chats who complain about the cheaters because they die unfairly. And it doesn't take long for it to happen. The cycle has always repeated itself every single wipe. It is slowly getting better, though.
Even for me, as somebody, and I'll admit this myself, I am not as good at this game as I used to be. I used to be a much better Tarkov player. Just skill-wise, I just used to be much, much better. I used to be one of those labs players. I used to be able to play labs for 12 hours a day and PvP and chat out and, you know, kill lobbies and get all this sick gear and make tons of money every day and stuff. I don't know, recently, I haven't been doing that, and I think it's because my heart isn't really in it anymore because I've played so much. I'm kind of in a unique spot, I feel like, as somebody who streams this game a lot, where I'm not a Chad and I'm not a casual player, but I'm like somewhere, you know, maybe a little bit more towards the Chad side of things. Even for me at this point, I'm starting to wonder how new players are even playing EFT, or even people who've maybe started playing a year or two ago are even putting up with the shit that we're dealing with now. Because I've seen EFT in every state it's ever been in, like pretty much. I've been playing since 2017, so I've been playing like for over 6 years now. This wipe in particular, it felt great for a while. Then the recoil changes came in, felt great. But we also did have that like 3-week period of like invisible players in every raid. And then we also had the audio problems. And I'm like, sometimes I just catch myself thinking like, dude, if I was a new player, I'd uninstall this shit. Why the fuck would I play this? We're so used to things not working that we're just like, oh, well, that's normal. You know, big deal. They'll fix it soon, whatever. And then you keep playing. And then like, that's not normal. It's not normal at all. We shouldn't be doing that. It's bizarre. We're probably the only community in all of gaming that does this. And it's so weird. Most people would just move on to something else or just uninstall. But like us, we're kind of, I don't know, we're a bit too attached, I guess. I don't know.
Because what once was 2 weeks was early wipe is now about a month. And then after about a month after that, it's no longer early wipe anymore. People have progressed. And you're at quick TTKs, meta gun builds, meta ammo builds, meta builds, meta. What I personally do is I just step away from the game. I did that like 3 years ago, and it was one of the best decisions I made, not only as like a gamer, but as a content creator, because it helped show me that I can be very successful as a variety streamer. Granted, maybe I don't pull the same numbers that I do on Twitch or on YouTube in terms of views that I do with other video game content, but I'm happy with where I'm at, and it more so just makes me happy. Making more money on my Twitch streams because I have more viewers, or making more views on my YouTube videos because I have, you know, higher analytics on YouTube. It really doesn't make me any more or less happy. I mean, before I ever got into content creation, I was just a gamer and I love playing video games. EFT definitely took me into a certain direction that got me to where I am today, but I've now broken off, and man, it feels fucking very liberating. And I think I've been, it's like been 3 years now since I've like been seriously doing variety, and it's been going great. That's just my recommendation to you guys. Go find something else. Go play something else during these times.
Yep.
You don't have to trap yourself in Tarkov. You can escape. You know, like we can't.
God
actually
damn
escape
it.
yet 'cause the story's not finished, but you know, oh, Nikita, you're so funny because the game's not done. You can go play other games and have fun. There's a lot of stuff out there. I'm always trying to do my best to show you guys through my streams like different indie games that I enjoy, like whether it's mods or, you know, games that you probably have not heard of. You know, I feel like that's one of the reasons why people watch a lot of my content nowadays. Plus the Stalker series on YouTube, people have been enjoying that too. But the state of the game will always be like this until we have these bigger features that come in that really do change things. And I hope that this video at least kind of push you guys in a direction that will make you more happy as gamers, because you can enjoy other video games. There are other games out there besides Escape from Tarkov, and they're fun. Some of them are challenging. Some of them will be challenging in ways that you didn't even know were possible because you've never played that game to begin with. A couple of my recommendations would be like Kenshi, Project Zomboid, some modded DayZ.
At some point this year, I swear to God, I'm going to start playing Zomboid. I've been sleeping on this game for the longest time. And for anybody watching this who's made it this far in the video, Project Zomboid is one of the most in-depth, most unbelievable survival games that's ever been made. And that's without mods. You don't even have to play it with mods. Like, the base game for Zomboid is so unbelievably complex and in-depth, and there's so much to do. It's one of those games where I've watched a ton of YouTube content on it. I just haven't started playing it yet, and I really want to get into it at some point.
Or maybe Stalker Anomaly. And then there's the Stalker Anomaly Gamma mod pack and Escape from Pripyat, which is kind of like a Tarkov themed Stalker, you know, single player setting. You'd probably like it a lot. So thanks for watching the video. Thanks for listening to my rant. EFT will always continue to go through these cycles of great state of the game, battle state, to state of the game, bad battle state, until we really do get these features that actually change the way we play the game and actually change the way that we progress and get items and make money and so on and so forth. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my little talk here about the state of the game, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Yep, couldn't have said it better myself. I think honestly the main thoughts you should come away with after watching this is when you start catching yourself being burnt out and bored and angry at Tarkov, it's when you have to just go play some other stuff. Let's say for Tarkov, it's like, okay, I'm going to play 3 months of Tarkov. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to go play Rust. Maybe I'm going to go play DayZ. Maybe I'll go play Warzone. Maybe I'll go play ranked Warzone with my buddies and have some mindless fun for a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Because, you know, as much shit as people talk about Call of Duty games, you know, in the Tarkov directory, it's the same thing as like when you mention the F word, you know, Fortnite. Oh my God, you play Fortnite? What the fuck? We're Tarkov players here. Don't knock it till you tried it, man. I played Warzone for like a month, got the best camo unlocked, all the weapon challenges done and everything. Dude, I had a blast. And it was such a great month for me. I had so much fun. You know, chat was enjoying. A lot of people in chat were also grinding out the challenges. We were like, oh man, you got that gun done today? That's sick. I'm going to start working on that tomorrow. I'm doing my pistols today or whatever, you know? And it's just fun. You just kind of forget what it's like to play something that's just mindless. If like, because Call of Duty, when you're playing multiplayer, that's all it is. It's mindless fun. That can be such a relief, dude. It can be such a relief. Same thing with all these other games that you could be playing and having fun with your friends instead of just smashing your face against the wall playing Tarkov. Forcing yourself to play it after you've already played for 3 months, got your kappa, got your Lightkeeper shit done. You know, there's other stuff to do. And I think it would be very positive for a lot of people to just let go, you know, and have fun with some other stuff. But lads, Before I ramble on, and this is a 30-minute video, I just want to say thank you guys very much for watching. The link to Clean's video will be down below. I'd appreciate it if you guys would go subscribe to Clean, like his video, leave him a comment, and all that other good stuff. So guys, until next time, take it easy, and I will see you guys very soon. Peace out, my friends.